BB team, Thunder God's Wrath, used early to scout out the Roshan pit as Roshan roared.
Oh!
The blob walks into them.
You gotta run from that. You don't want nothing to do with that.
You don't want to be caught in the middle of that.
I think I still have a feeling he kind of just dies fast because he doesn't actually have that much survivability.
Yeah, but is it worth it to go on him in the first place?
It's definitely not. He was buyback anyway, but...
And this is the problem, right? It's what BB team got into a problem with is this Roshan is on the dire side outpost. Again, P-Vision are going to try and take this fight around buybacks. Now, this time you do have Refresher for the Faceless Void. You did not have that last time.
I mean, that's the interesting question. Is there a point where the damage is overkill? Like, let's say your Echo Slam combo does 8,000 damage instead of 6,000. The guy still dies.
Got the site initiation. That's going to be a Hoodwink. In some trouble. Pure, he dropped the Chronosphere on an Invoker. Now Satanic is able to play the team fight, but he didn't do much with it. He jumped in and then jumped away. Thanks to this Fissure block, it is making things really awkward for Satanic. He doesn't know how to get back into this. And P-Vision may have used buybacks, but Nian has run so far away from the team, they can't play for it. They use the buybacks, but there's no fight for P-Vision to take on the second round.
An absolute disaster of a team fight for P-Vision. Slark's going in. He just doesn't
change Slark's mind. He almost fissured. Echo Slam. He got off the Dark Pack, got off the BKB, turns back around. Why did you turn back around? That's an insane idea, Nigma.
What is it doing?
He refreshes. He's locking down the Faceless Void. His team is coming with the Chronosphere on the two support. That's going to be double B. He's got BKB, depth shot. He's getting out of it. There's Sight Device. He got the Faceless Void. He's in trouble. Here comes the meter. He's gone. And that's going to be no Chrono when he comes back up. No BKB either. Somehow, Night Clash just baited them into a potential advantage. But P-Vision, they got to make sure they stick away from this Earthshaker before the Faceless Void gets here. Night Clash, he gets caught by the Bushwhack Dave with a sick catch.
Both supports out of this game. Oh, they're actually going to go. They're going to go, but he doesn't even have Chrono.
Insane. He goes straight in and immediately gets Sight Device. He almost gets bursted down, but not enough. He managed to get the time walk back into play. Another Sight Device goes out. A tornado to interrupt things, but this is not great for P-Vision. They're still playing for it.
Still no Chrono.
Satanic is being controlled up a lot, though. Satanic, he needs a little bit of help out here. He's going to go down. Helm of Undying, he tries to put out the damage on a Pure while he's still underneath the silence. So he goes off. A Wind Waker to help him out. He time walks out of there. He's okay. A buyback going to be used by Satanic, but he's fighting in a 4 versus 5. There is going to be no Invoker for this fight.
Has Chrono up in 1. Pure, he just wants the TA. That's all he needs to end this game.
One shot is all it takes. Pure, with an extra life and a Chronosphere to boot, he can end this game. And Satanic.
Wait, Satanic's it's at the enemy triangle buying his own Divine. He's gonna jump back.
Yeah.
It's gonna be damage they need.
Right here in time, Sight Device used on the Faceless Void. They spot the Slark on the side here. The Slark gets the jump onto the Earthshaker, keeping him controlled up for now. The Templar Assassin has now come back into play, but the Ancient is exposed, and that's gonna be it. They just went straight to it. The Bristleback with the damage just takes out the Ancient before P-Vision has a chance. What was that?
This requires a wipe to get them back into the game.
Smoke breaking from Ollie. It's going to cost him his life, but it should get his cores out of here. I say, Lycan's actually on the hunt. He's going to find them.
Uh-oh. Beyond needs to start to think about getting out of here with potentially a Rolling Thunder, but the lasso connects, and that is also Bobica going out of position for a second, but no Rolling Thunder.
Look, he's in.
Noob's still in. He's still in. Sumail,
also
in. Axe Requiem, and now they're going to go and find Fly pops the BKB. Are they in too far, though? Wukong's pushed out of it. That stopped immediately by the Sonic Wave.
You know, another hour-long game from Nigma, and then maybe you do.
Shapeshift, and here they go again. They've got the blink. They have the Hex. They'll do exactly that to go in onto this Enchantress. Boundless Strike. Bound for the ground in the grave. Dug below him. Sonic Wave comes in. They go to the lasso. They've got to connect in here, but they almost got the kill on a noob, but unfortunately almost only counts in horseshoes and hand grenades, and that is not going to be enough to kill off noob, which means, well, GH is here. We charge him up.
He's full health. Let's go again.
Was still in Shapeshift for a second while getting back to full health. Sumail again.
Missed.
just goes right in with the Requiem. Beyond never stood a chance. He's moved on to the Great Beyond, and now got the Decrepify. And there's the life drain again. Ghost just staying healthy, looking for an opportunity to go and attack Firefly. BKB, the damage to turnaround. Ghost is dead, and now they get the rest. Uh-oh, it's time here, because now Yakato are in. Down goes Noob, down goes Sumail. Go for the backstab. They've got Wolves looking for the vision. Obika is in Viz thanks to this Shadow Blade. They go to the Shapeshift immediately. They're going to try and jump on an Ollie. Flyflies at the front lines, but now they go to the Requiem. No, it's going to be stopped for a second. They got the stun. It was on Sumail for a second. Sonic Wave hits. He goes in the Oblivion Snap. There's the Requiem for the BKB. Oh, another Oblivion Snap, but now another Requiem. He's trying to stay alive. He's got a little bit of health. He heals up for just a moment and gets the kill of Obika. As the rest of the fight, they find Firefly. They get that Aegis. They end up losing GH. He's going to buy back. He needs to be here. Emo, not a lot of life, but another Sonic Wave. Ghost, he's low, but is he healing enough? GH is off to the side. He's got the Decrepify. BKB's going to be caught by Firefly. The jump out, but going for Emo. Emo with an Oblivion Staff of his own. Ghost and Sumail both die. No buyback available from Ghost. Omar is gone. No look over at Noob. The Nullifiers on him. Lycan is dead. It's a godlike triple kill for Firefly. This Nature's Prophet ripping them up. The net worth lead is there.
For a moment with Outworld Staff and does get the Requiems off, but it's so late, he's so low that he gets killed anyways. He didn't do enough. They're now pushing for the end of the game. They broke the tier 3. They're going straight for it.
50 seconds. No Monkey King. Oh, God.
He's 100 short. Someone go get a bounty move.
Somebody get something.
Do you have time?
Somebody get this guy a Happy Meal. I mean, Jesus, he needs something. He needs to come back. There's still 30 a stream of long games. C-Stream, I think, has had 60-minute plus, and all of a sudden, well, there goes the Aegis. Very quick. That was the lasso, the Sonic Wave, the Wukong's command. They go to the refresher, so now we're looking for another Requiem. That pushes back Ollie, but Fly with BKB trying to hit off. And they've got the changing of the guard. Beyond coming from around the back. With no Aegis, they might play it a little bit more safe, but Nemo's looking to blink in. Noob still within the shapeshift. Sumail trying to do the damage, but they did stop that life drain for a second. Sumail onto the low ground again, leaving Ghost kind of by himself. Noob's here, but he's not able to help him out enough. They get that kill on a Ghost. They'll look over at Noob, and he is in trouble. He is alone, and they will take this dog. And he's also level 30, so he's got the extra 3x on these treants, too.
A zoo battle going on right here.
Yeah. Just a Pokemon battle happening over in the top lane. Now let's strike, go to the back lines. They're going to try and get the Requiem out. Wukong's and Wi-Fi's dead. Oh, they blew him up. Beyond's in trouble too, but again, they're going to chase. They'll look over at Ollie. They'll slow him down. They've got the bash. They have the Abyssal Blade coming out from Ghost. And he is on these heroes. But they continue to stay alive. The Outworld Staff gives them some time to heal up a little bit more. Refresher used again. Rolling Thunder coming out. The Buyback's going to be used by Fly. He goes up into the high ground. They get the gun bonus. Then they pick up the Spirit Breaker. He's back into the fight once he charges all the way through. But Ghost is the one in trouble. Ghost is the one who's going to die. He's gone for 2 minutes. So is Omar. And they got the kill on Sumail. So he's...
It is
maybe the Wrath of Nature.
5 versus 3. I think you just go as a team and you hit buildings. You don't
win French.
I think you can end the game actually, but Megas is the safer course when the game has gone. Dang it, dude! They're gonna end at like 59 minutes again. This is a dieback on the monkey. Like I don't think you can fight without it. But Nigma will hold on. Maybe you get like the most amazing Requiem in the world. You need it to hold here.
They're still 3 minutes 20 seconds away from having Monkey King having buyback. Charge in, thrown exposed. Somebody's got to do something. Somebody's got to go in somewhere. But Emo, Sonic Wave, that's going to push back. Sumail is going to be hit with the wolf fight. Now they've got the life drain trying to go and keep Noob alive. But the Rolling Thunder still coming through. They get the gun of Noob. He's not going to have the buyback. The Requiem, it's going to come out once. He doesn't have a refresher. He does have the life drain. He'll end up surviving. But the throne getting low. It's got himself on 1,200 health. They do have the glyph. Charge into the base, but once this glyph is gone, it looks like so is this game for the side of Nigma Galaxy. They will try to get them to come in and maybe die to the fountain.
Saves are there for Shiro.
They are there. Watching nothing to say on the sideline too. If you can stop any of these blink daggers.
Tidebound, they should be able to get the space to finish this Roche. Buck holding back Amar. Shiro can finish the Roshan, get that Aegis secure. Buck Got the workhorse out. He'll be able to run in. In fact, they get the control in. Skeeter's trying to turn up, but his BKB is still on cooldown for 25 seconds. Skeeter's dead.
He walked in. He just literally walked in. I guess he expected that his team was going to go for Bach, but the team, complete discoordination.
Oh.
Tidebound.
Yeah, continuing. I mean, pretty much for this entire 5 online as well.
Don't think we'll see them use Workhorse in that function ever again. I think they'll never use it again for an aggressive play. This could just see how the tower is actually able to do with the miss rate.
They're going to have a bit of a window where Godstrength's going to be back up and Tidebound won't have the full lineup respawning quite yet.
8,000 gold, 9,000 gold gained also from Falcons in his last few moments. And Drax is...
They can keep bringing in the damage here, but they don't want to use the buybacks here, Tidebound, with how short the respawns are now.
Use the glyph.
So if they can stick around and finish up the second barrel, he's thinking about making the jump in. Jump forward from Buck, but BKB's there for Skeeter. He wants to finish up the job. Amar gets him with the Hex. He gets the track back skewer in. Over towards the two of them. That's going to be Y gone. Buck pushing forward. Shiro turns into Sven, has the stun to use against Skeeter, but the defensive E-Blade comes in onto Skeeter, gives him the chance to continue to run. E-Blade will now come to an end, though. Skeeter's in trouble, left behind. They'll kill off the Sven, and now Nothing to Say is ready to chase him for more. Gets the Slag Chains in on towards Crit, but Crit's actually able to TP out. Snaking, he'll be the one to fall. So they'll get the two. Shiro's ready to hit the base. Oh, Amar. The Hex setup drags him back, forces out reaction. They'll get the RP just down onto Buff.
Maureen in the back, he's gripped.
He's anywhere to help him. Shiro turns into tanking, uses the Burrow Strike against Maureen. Maureen dies for that.
He's gone. Skeeter.
Godstrength's there. Immediately takes out the bait. Buyback comes out now from Maureen. Tidebound, they have to respect this, backing away. Shiro very low, but of course has the safety of the Aegis. Jump in and out for Nothing to Say. Amar not able to get his hands on him. Another Remnant gets him out of there, Nothing to Say. He's incredibly slippery. Can they get him with any sort of opening stun? Another jump in and out. Nothing to Say dancing around them. Skeeter will be able to get the BKB and the heal off. Back up to full HP. Stun onto the two of them. They've caught by Nothing to Say and Planet. Planet will fall, but Nothing to Say able to jump out with the same to the Eon Disc. The Hex is there though from Amar. Murray steps over. RP comes out, locks down the two of them. Skeeter brings in the damage. There's Nothing to Say gone. Whostone comes down onto Skeeter, but the Bushwhack connects in onto Shiro. They take the Aegis out of the hands of the Morph, but Skeeter will die. Buyback coming in now from Bark. Snaking caught outside of the base. Amar, no buyback available on him. We'll see the buyback come out from both Snaky and to the Aegis. Refresher Shard and Cheese.
Shield rune on Skeeter. Shiro. Nothing to Say.
They get the jump. Straight in away with the Hex and the Horn Toss of the drag back. They get the RP down as well on towards the two of them. That's going to be Nothing to Say gone. Bark will pick up Shiro for now, because Nothing to Say has the luxury of buyback if he wants to. Bark make the jump. There's the buyback coming in from Nothing to Say. Skeeter getting controlled for now by the chains. Maureen ready to jump back in, gets over with the epicenter Burrow Strike over towards Planet. Skeeter, he'll pop the second BKB in the Ghost Strike. He's going to turn over towards both Shiro and Buck with the grips there. Why? Locking down Skeeter through the BKB, and now Tidebound ready to go for more. Jumping over towards Snaking. Crit somehow again able to TP out of the fight, but Snaking gets blasted.
Fuck. Challenging them.
And gets to jumping onto Snaking. Snaking. The Fiend's grip there as well, locking him down. He did get the heal off of Skeeter. He's going to try to commit the fight. Look for Shiro, but the Nightmare comes off on towards Shiro. Shiro's going to be fine for now. Skeeter having to put the refresh to get the second BKB off to just have a chance to get out of the team fight. They've got to back off Falcons. Maureen, BKB about to come to an end. He also having to put the refresher to have a chance to live and survive with that second round of the Eon Disc. Oh, it's going to be Crit dead.
He's got by. They used one of the RPs and one of the BKBs. I think they used one of the Epis, one of the BKBs, and one of the God Strengths and one of the BKBs. Tidebound, they used quite a lot there, but they still have Nothing to Say with the majority of spells. Looks like he's gonna try to poke forward. AA Blast,
his Ice Blast, yeah, they're going to be annoying. He's going to give the space for Shiro to start beating onto the tier 4. There's the buyback coming out from Crit. Jump forward straight away. Shiro's going to be able to commit with the BKB. Turns his attention over towards Maureen, who's able to deal with the backlines. Kill off Y. Now looking over towards Bark. Buyback comes in from Y.
Another Ice Blast.
They got the control there onto Skeeter. He's still got the BKB ready to press if he feels necessary. Shiro focusing the tier 4s down. Bushwhack will lock him down momentarily. Jump forward for Nothing to Say. Continues to poke Skeeter. Keep him low. Shiro trying to end the game. Focusing the Ancient. They've killed off Maureen. Maureen's got the buyback. The Fierce there on Skeeter. Skeeter's got the buyback available. Coming about now from both the cores, Skeeter and Maureen.
Skeeter can't play. He was just running back and forth for 10 seconds in that team fight. He literally didn't hit a single. 2 70+ minute games. Maureen.
Nothing Say's in. Aaron's going to get the jumpers in. A good bit bar struck onto the three of them, and we'll see them go straight for the Ancient. He's just looking to close it. The RP will come out. Skinner bringing in the damage. Shiro, can he live through this? He can't. They get it. The card didn't come in time. And Mark's dead.
They didn't have their centaur.
Shiro, he's going to try and get the Hex is there.
Shiro?
He bought back for this.
Shiro?
The RP, he's in the fountain. They'll be able to force him out just in time. The Ice Blast will hold back the three of them. Shiro should be able to close this up. He's on to the Ancient. They'll get the win. We're going to a game 3, boys and girls, here between Tidebound and Falcons as Tidebound.
Roche banner placed. Speed with his Alpha Wolf at the ready as well. Tower's already dead. As Yamson going to be spotted now. Satanic jumps in, gets silenced instantly with the wall response. Solar guarding as well, but the pick-me-up is there with the Astral Step on top of him. Void Spirit is getting so low. The black hole on several heroes from DM. Is there follow-up though? Satanic gets his Chronosphere off and is beating everybody to death. Already 3 down, but the Aegis is one of them. Satanic time walks close to the fountain. As Yamson, back in normal form, still hitting these buildings as Speed with the Golem continuing to apply some pressure as they get the Abyssal Blade onto Satanic. He's still going to be fine though. He's already at half HP, has a time walk up as well. Gets rebounded by 9 class. And now the time dilation coming to work. Fade does finish off the melee barracks, but this is looking like the death of the rest of Wildcard. As Fade will drop to the deck, so Void Spirit the only one to survive until Ducalis finds him on the utilities where Chen would just... and Earthshake would just block the creeps constantly.
So I'm assuming the banner from the push was just sitting there? And the creeps couldn't push out?
I don't know. As we're going to have a fight though. Yamson has a concoction, Abyssal Blade onto No One, the punch into the air, but 9 class now going to force the Alchemist away. And No One with the BKB, going to pursue further once his BKB's down. Bignum's already down and out, but a nice Aether Remnant onto No One. He gets dropped by RCY. Bignum buys back in the game as Alchemist is just getting kited so hard as Satanic comes in with the Chronosphere with a little help from Zeus. The Chaotic Offering is not enough as Bignum tries to save him with the Snowball, but it's a little too late. And now Satanic can have his way with the rest of them as Bignum gets dieback now as DM with the BKB is going to be fully safe against Fade, who has to pop his Refresher, the Eon Disc procs as well. And now on the run is Fade on this Dawnbreaker. Has the hammer to the high ground, but the Searing Chains uses a Solar Guardian to get away successfully. The pit temporarily.
They need to kill him pretty fast, 20 seconds before he moves.
That's true.
So if they can stall him at all, this will not happen.
And Nimbus to start things out. You have the Remnant there as well. There's the Belch for all to hear. Bignum and Yamson going to try to backstab. There's the vision, though, from the Zeus. Yamson has to pop his little bit of concoction as well. Nimbus is placed. Satanic's going to Chronosphere.
Oh, no.
The actual Roshan is going to be able to snatch the Aegis, I guess. Wildcard ends up getting, but now Fade inside the pit. The Eon Disc procs has a Divine Raper. He cannot die here, but can you get through Satanic twice? The second ult comes out from Satanic. Does he have the damage to rip through this Dawnbreaker? He does! The Divine Rapier on the deck. Satanic picks it up. GG is called as P-Vision will move on to the International.
Damn, that was a turnaround and a half. That was a 40,000 gold swing in 10 minutes.
Yeah, that was quite the game.
Wildcard had everything in